It's your boy, the Crypto Goon, and shout out to all my goons for pulling up once again. I appreciate you all. We got a crazy week coming. This week is going to be parabolic. Now, if you've been here for a while, there are several plays that I put out there that panned out that a lot of people missed. So let's start with the SUI. Reverse the Fed to look at the long-term targets on the SUI. Now, as you can see right here, the first target on the 141 is $4.61. So as you can see, the SUI hit the 141, which is $4.61 or so. But I also gave the 4-hour exact entry. Get out of here. So looking at the 4-hour time frame, now that we have broken this, I'm looking for a move down into this level of turning this level into support, followed by another move up, filling these wicks and, making new highs on the day. Okay. And then we should start seeing a new trend outside of this correction on the way up. And as you can see, we did exactly what I said we would do. From the breakout, move down, move up, move down, followed by another move up. And then the next play that I gave was algo. Now we can reverse this fib and look at potential price targets, okay? So as you can see here, the 141 is 58 cents. And as you can see right here, algo, we broke up to about 58 cents. Now this coming week, one thing that a lot of people aren't aware of is the Fed interest rate. We're looking for the Federal Reserve to reduce interest rates, okay? Now this change in monetary policy or adjustment in monetary policy causes cryptocurrencies and stocks to go parabolic. So here are several ones that I'm keeping my eye on that I'm looking for to make massive gains next week. Now the first one is XRP. As we all know, we're in this triangle pattern. And again, triangle patterns and Fibonacci, those are my things, right? So I'm looking for XRP to continue to the upside. Now this is now what we're looking at right now is the monthly chart. And anybody's been here for a while, I always use the Fibonacci and I reverse it because it gives us the price targets. Again, I'm looking for XRP to hit $6.80 next stop. Now, here's one thing that you need to pay attention to, especially on the lower time frames. There's something, you have these bullish flags, okay? These are setups. They're letting you know in advance what's going to happen before it happens. I look at these bullish flags almost like windups, okay? So you can see right here on XRP, this bullish flag is showing itself, all right? It's telling you what's going to happen before it happens. You just have to pay attention and make moves accordingly, okay? And we see this across multiple cryptocurrencies right now. Another one, let's hop over to HBAR. Again, HBAR is another one that is making a similar pattern. I'm looking for HBAR to also go parabolic. I know a lot of people are going to ask, hey, when do I get in? This is not financial advice. However, watch it for the next couple days. If we reach any of these lows, that is the time to get in. So a lot of times you'll see these things, drop down like this, and then they make a move out like that. Same thing on XRP. You'll see a slight move down like this, and then a move, an aggressive move up. And that aggressive move will come around Wednesday. So as you can see right here, I'm looking at what's called Forex Factory. This is where you can see all of the news and the catalyst, right, for a lot of these things to go parabolic. So as you can see right here, 2 p.m. on Wednesday the 18th is when the Fed releases the federal funds rate. So they're forecasting it to be brought down to 4.5%. All right. If the Feds indeed do a cut, these cryptocurrencies will go parabolic. Now, here's another sleeper that I'm paying attention to that a lot of people are asleep on. This one right here is going to be a smoker. It's Madic. Again, Madic is forming a larger pattern on the larger time frame. Again, the last time it did that, okay, we had this bullish triangle and we went nuts. Well, if you look at it again, we are in a larger similar pattern. And it's going to go nuts. And anybody that's been here before, I like to measure the base of bull runs to the tops of bull runs. And it can kind of give you an idea of where it could potentially be headed, right? But the number one rule for me is the Fibonacci. I go from the low to the high. So as you can see, based on the size of the last bull run, this puts us in between the 141 and the 161. So the 141, we're at $27, and the 161, we're at $85. The 141 for me is always first stop and always golden. As I showed you all in the beginning of this video, okay, the Fibonacci is law. It is mathematics. It is not something that is, complicated. You can use these patterns and the Fibonacci because what it is just a measure of human emotions. Human emotions are either up or they're down or they're sideways. They go sideways too, right? Which most people won't really understand that, but they can be measured. And what's measured can be managed, and what's managed can be turned into cash. Okay. Now I did a video, my last video, which was on HBAR, and I talked about how using the Fibonacci can show you what will happen before it happens. And I told you what will happen before it happened using the chart of the total crypto market cap. Not the highest we've been. We've actually been a little higher, but we were in the highs and then we came down. A large hedge fund or somebody with a larger position, took profits most likely on Bitcoin. And, we saw this red candle show up, and now we're in this area of resistance right here. And this is actually, if I bring the fib and, we go from this low to this high, and then we reverse the fib back to its natural state. Okay, we're actually sitting on the 618. Okay, so me, the 50 and the 618 are the sweet spot. So I'm looking for this to, from here, create new highs, or at least return back to the highs for the total crypto market cap. And of course, as you can see here, we were in that 50% 61.8 range. And what do? We bounced off and we returned to the highs. We are going to print money this week from the use of these tools and from, the federal funds rate news. So I just wanted to just show you all those things. Those are some cryptos that are definitely going to go parabolic this week. Now let's hop over to the bubbles. On the month, we're looking good. Of course, the vibes. Everybody knows, if anybody that's not new, you got to hold on to some of these cryptocurrencies for a couple months. The moves that I showed in the beginning, those were, end of November, early December. And here we are halfway through December, and those moves panned out. But you just got to be patient, right? Be patient and have a plan, right? So HBAR is up on the month, 307%. That's insane. Algo is up 138%. XLM is up 210% on the month. So expect some of these, or a lot of them, to increase even more because of that federal funds news is going to help complete some of these patterns, complete some of these targets, right? And then we'll probably see after this week another cool off until around the time of inauguration in January, which again, we're going to see more parabolic moves because of the excitement of the changing of administration, the changing of the upcoming changes of policies, and, the different things that they're going to implement with cryptocurrency. In addition to that, especially XRP, they're rolling out that stable coin. It's already approved. That's, again, something that could cause XRP itself to go parabolic once they actually release it to the exchanges and allow a lot of these institutions to take advantage of it. But I'm interested in hearing what you all think down in the comments. Shout out to all my crypto goons. Let's print this money this week. Crypto Goon out.